Welcome in and thanks for joining today's Stream Elements. Welcome in and thanks for joining today SMC My. Welcome in and thanks for joining today's Zian08. The ad is starting now and will go for 180 seconds.
Chickadee check. Chickadee check. Chickadee check, don't talk back. Hello. Loud and clear. Oh man, I gotta look at Discord. Discord's muted right now. I don't know about console, so I want to teach me. Here's the end of the console. What does it say? Board not found in database, falling back to dictionary-based database, and then, yeah. Okay. I think it's just not loading the words dictionary for you for some reason, May. Would you DM me? Well, now I am more confused. Went back to Leica, and now it does not show. Yeah. Something's happening where it's not loading the words database for you, May. So we'll get into it. We'll figure it out. Sean bought a new laptop 2 weeks ago. Old one is a good sacrifice. What? Brackberg with the 50 streak? That's a heckin' long time. Almost a year? It's probably more than that. Probably. Boom, ba-doom, boom, 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 ba-doom, boom, boom. BioCow with the 11 months resub. Morning to you as well. Thank you for that continued support. BioCow, appreciate you. It's less than a year if you never missed a week. Right, but I've missed a week. That's what I'm saying. What's up, Rugmat? Good to see you. Welcome in. I think a touch over with your management, unapproved vacation. Yeah, exactly. You got me. Boom ba-doom boom 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 ba-doom boom 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 ba-doom ba-doom boom. It's dance time. If the song plays. Oh, the song's playing. Song's gonna play. Play gonna play. I am multitasking like a mofo right now, by the way. There's all kinds of stuff going on. Perfect. Everything is now mapped and working. Publish. This Zapier zap. Okay. One. Now I'm dancing and publishing a zap on Zapier at the same time. Just think, you can take time off whenever. Shaking my head. Oh, I forgot to put one of the lights on. The heck is a zap? Zapier. You never heard of Zapier? Oh yeah, Rugmat. Flagging a plane down. Oh, now it just looks awkward. Claps and chat. Oh, you missed it. You messed it up. Awkward stairs. Ooh, perfect eyebrow pyramid. No, you didn't, May. Rugmat threw an extra emoji in there to mess up the pyramid. Guess I need Clarky to dance more often. Cat Jam Pyramid complete as well. I made sure to get my Wordle / connections in before stream for once. Nice job, Brackberg. Good to hear. Good to hear. Welcome in, everybody. Happy to have you here. I'm your host.
And thanks for joining today's Early Dev.
What's up, Surly Dev? I'm your host, Clark. Yo! We stream every Friday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time right here on twitch.tv/ClarkYo, youtube.com/ClarkYo. Happy to have you here. What do we have in store for today? More of the usual if you've been here before, but if you're new, it goes like so. We start off just chatting, talking about wins of the week. If you don't know what that is, type in !WOTW into the chat to learn more about that. Then after we complete sharing our wins, we do Wordle and connections. Wordle, you want to see me lose and fail completely because it's like a competition. You get points. You get points for when I lose, and I get points for when I win, basically. We'll talk more about that during that segment. Then we play connections together very quickly, and then we start working in the technical portion of the segment, or of the show. Segment of the show. That's what I meant to say. And in there, we've been working on Words on Stream Plus. There's a website component to it and a chatbot component with the server and API and database. And we've been hacking away slowly but surely, adding improvements, fixing things and whatnot. And we're going to work more on that today. I believe in the last stream, I gave a call out to myself of, or not a call out, but a heads up to myself of like, hey, do this next. So I'm going to go back and check that out. I haven't done that. I should have done it before stream, but I was actually digging into an issue that May has been reporting with the website not showing missed words for her for some reason. So we're digging into that. I also added Sentry, hashtag not an ad, hashtag not sponsored or endorsed by them. But I thought, let's add Sentry into the mix, and I just deployed that. So that'll start recording the like errors and stuff like that to the Sentry account that I have. And we'll see if I can catch some of the issues that way too, moving forward. It's supposed to be good. I don't know much about Sentry other than it's pretty popular and it's available for a lot of different technology stacks and all that stuff, and it wasn't too difficult to set up. I think I have it set up. I was able to do a test error. Anyway, I digress. That was what I did before stream. In addition to that, I've been working on stuff for work, obviously. Speaking of, shout out to the company I work for, Sneak, SNYK.io. It's a developer and AI security company. And hashtag not an ad, hashtag not sponsored or endorsed by them either, but I'm thankful to my leadership for affording me the time on Friday afternoons like this to keep up these skills. So if you want to support me in that way, you can go check out Sneak, SNYK.io. Sneak.io is the website. Sign up for a free account. Start adding security into the mix of your projects. It's important. You should do it. You should have some type of security in, like scanning and checking, and especially if you're using AI, please, for the love of goodness, all that is holy, you should have some type of security harness around your AI stuff. Sneak could be one of them. Sneak Studio, check it out. All right. But speaking of work, I've been doing a lot of automations. I've been really diving deep into trying to, how do I put this? Basically, I've been resistant, or not resistant, but like hesitant. Hesitant is the better word. I'm not resisting AI. I'm hesitant to use AI in the specific way that I'm going to talk about right now. But I'm seeing like people at my company, high up too, that are very technical folks in my leadership chain that are very security oriented folks. And they're kind of diving into the deep end with giving access to things. And so I was like, you know what? At least for work, I'm not doing it for my personal stuff. I'm going to start giving like Claude Code or something like that access to do more for me. So I've been tinkering with that, like having it automate things that I normally am doing manually. as an example, something that I've done several times now on the stream, like gathering. One of the things I have to do is report on the YouTube channel, Sneak's YouTube channel. Speaking of, go check it out. Go subscribe, like the videos, subscribe, comment on the videos if you can. YouTube Sneak is the command to get the link there if you'd like. YouTube.com/sneaksec. Okay. I need to report monthly, quarterly, and yearly on the analytics of how our content is performing on that platform. And in the past, I had automated it, but then we decided after, you know, some planning for the year, we're going to change how we, you know, what stats we're focusing on and what format we want the report in. So that messed with all the automations that I had in the past. So I've been, since then, I've been manually gathering the data and writing up the reports. And now I have been working on automating that aspect of it. So anyway, and I use things like Zapier or different AI agentic tools and stuff like that. And that's been fun, just hacking on that stuff and cranking things out there. So anyway, I digress a little bit, but that's what I'm talking about. I've been having fun with that. That's one of my wins, I'll say too. There's a win of the week. I've been having fun. I love automating things. I love automating manual stuff in software as much as I possibly can, and just finding unique ways to connect things to each other and just improve the overall process of stuff that I or other people do manually normally. Like another example of this, my wife was telling me about a coworker that just kind of like the way they use the computer, they use it in a different way that doesn't feel as efficient as she does, or when she sees me using it, like even at the level of efficiency that I navigate around there. And she was telling me about this process that they have to do about entering information about things and different calls that happen or whatever. And I was like, oh man, I wish I was there so that I can just, like, as if I was an employee, you know what I mean? Like have that level of access and be like, look, I got this. I'll get this thing automated for you by the end of the week at the most, you know, stuff like that. So anyway, it's stuff like that where I'm like, I love doing those types of things. I love it. Anyway, but I'll count that as a win. That's one of my wins of the week. We're going to jump right into that. Hashtag WOTW in the chat. Let me know what wins you have. Love to hear from you. Start off on a good note on the stream, and we'll celebrate your wins together. Someone not using hotkeys in software. I mean, you know, it's funny you say that, Dylan, because good to see you, by the way. Thanks for being here. What's your win of the week if you got one to share? I say it's funny you say that because I'm not always the best about using hotkeys either. I use keyboard shortcuts, but I don't always set up hotkeys for things all the time. Like I'm not good about it. I know of it and I think, oh, I should probably set up a hotkey for this, but it's few and far between. I will do this sometimes, but it's few and far between where I'll have that realization and I won't actually go, or I will actually go and make a hotkey that I can then just reuse quickly and easily for that purpose. That happens rarely. Most of the time I have the realization and I'm just like, yeah, I should probably do that. And then I don't. Sean says I frequently don't use hotkeys. Yeah. Keyboard shortcuts is what I meant, but I'm all about macros too. Yeah, okay. I get what you're saying then. Yeah. I know I tend to use hotkeys and keyboard shortcuts interchangeably too, but I wasn't sure if you did the same as me. So I assumed you meant hotkeys in the sense of setting up special macros or keyboard shortcuts as a hotkey that you can just press one button type of thing. That's what, yeah. Anyway, I'm with you on that. Sean's win of the week. It's nearly the weekend. Nice. Good to hear. Congrats on that. Round of applause. I feel like, unless I didn't see it in chat, maybe you sent it earlier, Sean. Thank you for sharing that, by the way, Sean. I feel like your other win is that little side project you've been working on, that like your own like security scanning tool and whatnot. So that's very cool. Congrats on that. All right, what else did people say? May says assuming, LOL. Assuming. What's that in reference to? Did I say something? Sorry, May. Fragber, I'd just like to point out the absurdity of how much I watch the stream. Can't Twitch from the work laptop, so I'm RDPing to my Windows laptop, playing on my iPad with Sidecar from my work laptop so that I get sound out of my Fragberg. Thank you. That's a lot of effort, and I appreciate it. It does not go unnoticed, brother. Especially the 50 stream streak from earlier. Holy moly. That's up there. Dylan, thank you for the, what is this? To Clarky, yo, resub. Appreciate you for the 9 months resub. Thank you very much there, Dylan. Appreciate that support. BioCow, thank you again as well.
Today,
What's up, Pity Wonk? Good luck, bot work. Yeah, good luck, bot work. Good. That's what you mean by GL. It's good to see you, Pity Wonk. Let me know if I'm understanding you correctly. Happy Friday. What's your win of the week? If you got one to share, let us know in the chat. Especially if you're using GitHub Actions, not an ad for my personal closed source project. That's a great question. Dylan's win of the week. Employer finally bought Claude Teams. Nice. Congrats on that. That's a win. So now I might be able to actually use some tokens for personal use before I hit usage limits after 2 prompts. Yeah, nice. Well, oh, so you had to use your personal account for work stuff. Ooh, is that what you're trying to say subliminally there, Dylan? That might be breaking some policy. I won't tell anybody though, but this is being live streamed and recorded right now. So, oops. Round of applause though on that win. Congrats. Thank you for sharing, Dylan. BioCow's win of the week. The leaf insect eggs I've been incubating for 5 months. Okay, interesting. Are finally hatching. Wow. 2 so far, about 68 to go. I feel like a proud new papa. Okay, I assume those things are contained. But that's awesome. Congrats on that. And thank you for sharing. Very cool. Very interesting. Dylan says it was cleared with IT. Okay, cool. Good to hear, Dylan. Good to hear. Yes, in the Tupperware. Okay, good to hear, BioCow. Thank you for sharing that win of the week, and congrats on that. Frackberg, win of the week. Finally got all the financing drama nailed down with the new car. Lost of the week. Now I actually have to start paying for it. Well, congrats on that. Thank you for sharing. Hope you're enjoying the new car, too, on top of all these things. And, yeah, thanks for sharing that win. Dylan says, I would never do that. I also would never have been encouraged to research AI with AI to provide a recommendation to leadership. Right. Understood. Understood. What else we got in the chat? Surly Devs, win of the week. I caught a few seconds of the chair dance. Congrats on that, Surly Dev. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being here. Round of applause. Surly Dev, I want to remind you... Let's finish applauding. Surly Dev, I want to remind you, I have not forgotten about our little side project idea about creating a dedicated Words on Stream channel that's only accessible by AI to play the game. It's still on my mind. I still want to do it. It's just been, I don't know. I gotta like carve out dedicated time to just that. That's the only way I'm gonna even like initiate it at this point. But in any case, if you are interested in doing that, like setting up a bot to do that yourself or whatever, I'm down to help and support if you want to get going, and like don't feel like you got to wait for me, I guess is what I'm getting at, Surly Dev. But yeah, I'm all for it. Okay, so I haven't forgot. Glad to have you here. Thank you for your patience with me on that too. All right, I caught up on chat in that way. Let me scroll back down. May says, what does Sentry do? Sentry is if you go to sentry.io, yeah, you spelled it right, SENTRY.io, you can check out their website to learn more about it. But like the gist of it is you add their stuff into your app, and it will listen for errors for you and then report those errors in a more thorough fashion so you can understand better, versus like your server logs, which you may not be logging that stuff, right? So things like that. Sean says that's a great question, especially if you're not using GitHub Action. Not me, just requesting access to Monday, Dropbox, Outlook, Slack, etc. Yeah, with Claude, Dylan. What else did I miss in chat here? It just jumped on me too. Sean says, okay, hopping into demo meeting early since I need to do it on my new personal. Okay, yeah. Good luck, Sean. Let us know how it goes when you're done. Frackworks, we filled it the first time the other day. It took 8 gallons. My truck takes 18. So it was a shock when the pump stopped. Ooh, yeah, that's a good thing to hear. Frackworks, so they used to use X session forwarding to browse sites unrestricted. Sean says, back in high school, I would remote connect to my home computer to bypass the stupid restrictions. Yeah. Well, nowadays, there's, what's that one service that I keep hearing, like, Scott Talinsky talk about on Syntax? It's like a tunneling service. Tailscale? I think it's Tailscale. That's supposed to be, like, really easy, like, VPN setup. Yeah, Frackworks says Tailscale. Took a second for it to come back to mind for me. That seems to be, like, a really good solution for VPNing across networks and stuff like that. May says, you said assume a lot in your last statements about done. I got you. Thank you, May. Sean says, I mean, it's a win, but I claimed that win last week. Sure, I have made it more advanced / robust over the past week, but it's overall the same. Okay, gotcha. Catching up. Shirley Dev says, I have digital friends rocking and ready to go. Yeah, I got you for sure. So Dev's one of the week. I won an award at work this week. Ooh, okay. There were 3 of us in the Q1 awards that won something. I've only been here since a week before Christmas, so this is particularly satisfying. That's awesome. Great success so early on at a new spot. Love to hear it. Thank you for sharing. And congrats to you there, Shirley Dev. How is the new job going? I mean, I guess that's already kind of telling in itself, but are you enjoying it too? Frackworks says, I have that set up across my personal stuff. Yeah. May says, maybe I misheard. I thought you said you were going to use Sentry on WoS Plus and wondering what Sentry will do for WoS Plus. Yeah, so I'm using Yeah, that's what I meant, May. I have added Sentry into WoS Plus. It's something that runs behind the scenes to capture any error issues and stuff like that and give me more visibility into issues that might come up. My thought is maybe it can help me with the problem that you are reporting where you're not getting missed words. So, and it's good for just overall in general of like when bigger issues happen, it gives me more visibility. And I've been wanting to try it out. I keep hearing about it so much. Case in point with like CJ and Syntax and those folks there that are owned and run by Sentry now, or owned and funded. I don't know how it breaks down, but you get the idea. So I'm checking it out in the WoS Plus project. Yeah, no problem, man. Happy to explain it. Thank you for the question. So Dev's crap is hitting the fan all over the place. So if I don't win one in Q2, I'll be a bit miffed. Okay, fair enough. All right, I think that I caught up on chat. If there aren't any other wins of the week, we're going to move on to the next segment. I'll play Wordle. If you have more wins that come up, even if you shared one already, feel free to share them throughout the stream. Happy to keep hearing about the positive stuff happening in your world. My wins, I guess I talked a little bit about it. So work win, just hacking on automations and stuff like that. I love doing that type of thing. We're working on getting like more branding change. Like we've at the company in general, we've had some branding shift happen. And we need to do the same with the YouTube videos. So working on that. So that's a lot of fun, tinkering with that type of thing and experimenting with new stuff there too, in the videos. Like there's a tool called Remotion, by the way, that like helps you create like animations and stuff like that using code. So I've been having fun tinkering with that on and off here and there. Lots of cool stuff. What else? As always, whenever I can report on this, I like to call it out, but like family, happy and healthy. Everybody's doing good. So love when we have weeks like that. Makes me happy. Kids are doing good. And what else? What's another win maybe this week? Just getting a lot of, similar to Frackberg and how folks were saying Frackberg was adulting, a lot of adulting stuff just going on. So, and just knocking things off the to-do list just feels good, So I'll count that as a win. I feel like I've been super productive, both in work and personal stuff this past week. So that's a win. I'm trying to think if I have anything else. I feel like I did. What happened this week? Like days just blur together. I don't know. Sort of Dev says, strangely though, I'm kind of feeling really good at the moment and having a blast. Okay, that's good to hear. It's good to hear. What else is going on? Mrs. Clarkio and I are getting ready to go to a wedding. we're getting ready to go to a destination wedding too. It's gonna be just us. We're gonna have the in-laws watch the kids, so we're looking forward to a little R&R and just having fun with friends and family at a wedding. How's my sister doing? Thanks for asking, May. She seems to be doing good as far as I can tell. Everything's progressing normal, and I think she's likely to be due like the end of May, so she's got about like another month or so. So we'll see. My parents were actually just out visiting her not too long ago, helping them settle into their new place and stuff like that. So that was nice to see. And what else is going on? And then we're planning a trip to go see them as well over the summer sometime. So we'll be able to see the baby and everything, and I'll be an uncle. Can't believe it. Big Bad Dirty Dog, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Says thanks again for doing WoS Plus. Definitely makes words on stream easier and more enjoyable. You legend. Ah, thank you. I appreciate that. Glad to hear it. Big Bad Dirty Dog. I think May actually pointed out that you were May. So I don't know if you know, May is like a words on stream fiend, and she jumps into all different words on stream channels and plays the game, showing support to all different words on stream streamers. So big shout out to May for her amazing support across the category on the platform. And May had mentioned to me, Big Bad Dirty, I think she mentioned that you use it while you're playing it. If you ever need help with setting things up, or you want, or you have ideas of making it better, I am very open to and welcome those type of things. So let me know. Best way to get in touch with me is either live like this during the stream or in my Discord. The link for that is under the Discord command, or you go to clarkio.com/Discord. So I heard you like my clear noise whenever you clear a board. You like that I shout out clear, so that's awesome to hear. I'm glad you get a chuckle out of that. All right, I think that concludes the wins of the week. Again, if you have more wins of the week, don't feel like you have to. They're only available to share during that segment of the show. You're welcome to share that throughout the show too. LMAO clear. Yep, that's me. Clear. All right. Oh, made me cough a little. All right, time to play a Wordle real quick. If you've not seen this, not been part of it before, the way it works is I got to get it in 3 or less guesses. You don't want me to win. You don't want to help me. You want to actually hinder me, make me lose. And if I get it in 3 or less guesses, I get a point. If I get it in 2, I get 3 points. We added that new rule this year, or partway through this year. And if it takes me 4, 5, or 6 guesses, you all get a point. If I fail completely, you all get 3 points. Okay. All right. So let's go. Chart is how I always start it. Oh man, nothing to go with that, huh? May says, so will you miss a stream on the wedding destination? And what about the talk on 28th? What do you mean talk on 28th? Sorry, May. I think you're learning about me, May, is I don't have the best memory. I appreciate you remembering these things, writing them down, or whatever, however you're doing that. But I don't remember. In terms of the wedding destination, I believe it won't interfere. Let me double check. It shouldn't interfere with the stream that Friday. Well, I'm getting back to Mrs. Clarkio. Your post on X with Nick Taylor. Well, thank you for noticing that, May. I guess that's a good point. I've planned to join Nick Taylor from Pomerium. I think I'm saying it correctly. No, I can't go in there unless I'm logged in. Pomerium? Pomerium? Anyway, I'm doing a live stream with somebody else. Nick Taylor. He's a fellow DevRel an engineer, and I was chatting with him in DMs on Twitter, and he had mentioned that he invited me on. So, and we're going to talk about security and stuff like that with AI. So that's happening on the 28th, yes. I also will put, things are still in the works, but Sneak is going to be starting up a meetup in Miami, and I think the dates are still tentative on that, so I'll hold off on that situation, but I will be helping out with that for anybody in that area. Fragwork says, it would make my stream streak happy if you took June 12th off. Okay. We'll see. I'm not thinking that far out. All right, let me see here. What do we got now? I'm going to go with found. Oh my gosh. I need complete luck now here. Why do you need the 12th off? Yeah, Frackberg, why do you need the 12th off? Can you share? Hi. Oh, let me see. Are you on the moon? That's right, Matt. I am. I kind of am, I guess. Yeah. I really like the Artemis 2 photos. So actually, hold on a second. So I went and I can just show you. I wasn't sure if I had any other windows open. So I went and changed my desktop background to this. This is one of their photos. I really like this one. So there you go. Yeah. It's a big place. All right, get that. I will be in Sweden gearing up for my 200-mile stupid. Oh, nice. On the 12th. Okay. I also need June 12th off because I'll be in Salt Lake City, says Bob. Okay. All right, everybody. We need to put it on the team calendar so that we can see when everybody's off and coordinate schedules better. Bob says, oh, I thought maybe we were going to the same event. Clearly not. Yeah. Go Frackberg go. It's a big place. I spent last night downloading a bunch of the moon photos from Artemis 2 and setting my desktop to rotate through them. It's a great idea. I downloaded maybe like 5 of them that really stood out to me that I liked. I should probably do the same thing. It's just super jarring when you have it change automatically on you. You need room, Bauer? You got it? The ride kicks off at 5 a.m. local time on the 13th. Should be a fun but very long day. Are you going to live stream it? You got to live stream it, Frackberg. Come on. Yours is like every 30 minutes? Yeah, that'd be too much for me, Rugmat. Too distracting for my brain. My brain operation. All right. Is it climb? Lucky guess. Come on. Oh, man. I still only have 2 letters after 3 guesses. Frackberg, my data plan doesn't cover streaming from Sweden. Well, I think you should add it. You know, I think instead of buying a new car, you should have put your money into investing in that. And I'm disappointed in you. Frackberg. How could you do that to us? Also, I don't want to carry enough battery to cover 12 to 14 hours of a stream. Start training for it now. What are you talking about? You don't want to. It's not about what you want. It's about what you need to do. You know, I'm just joking around with you, obviously. All right. There's only other E and Y. Is something XEBLY? Like, is it belly? Belly. Oh, it's not. Bell? With an E? Okay. Whew. It scared me. I looked away. Once I saw it go B-E-L, I was like, oh, I got it. And then I got a little cocky there. So close, so close. All right, you all get a point. Let me share it in the Discord. Go into the Wordle. If you like playing Wordle, you like sharing your results, you want to play with the community, you pop your results in here, and we have a bot that will capture those results for you and keep track of them if you choose to opt in to do that. I hide mine because everybody knows my starting word. There you go. When you see a little check mark, that means the bot captured it for you. If you'd like to be on the leaderboard, you can opt in for that, like that. Okay, and if you decide later on you want to opt out, you can do that command as well, and the bot will listen to that. And that puts you on the leaderboard. Which, where are we at here? Rugmat, I am still significantly behind you in wins there. Frackberg, gaining on us, buddy. Yanni needs to opt in. I want to see where Yanni is on the wins, because he gets it in 3 or less guesses like every time. And there's no questioning what's going on there, like, because you could see his play. You could see how he got there very clearly. It's not like he just jumps to the answer every time. So the guy's a machine at Wordle. I don't think anyone will catch Rugmat beast mode when he plays. Yeah. Oh, you got it in 4 out of... Oh, I got it in 5. I would have had it in 4. Rugmat, nice job, though. Same with Frackberg. I think your average guesses is lower. Let's look at it. I should really freeze this row, huh? On here. So Rugmat, Clarkio, Frackberg. 1, 2, 3. So average attempts. Yeah, Frackberg, you got lower average attempts, man. It's like by a mile. That's a significant difference right there. That's pretty awesome. So you got that going for you. All right, let's play connections together. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Excuse me. All right, what do we see? We got general, popular, dominant, common. I don't know. Well, that seems like it. We got root, tonic soda, I don't know, leaf petal, root, bulb. I think as more people join the Discord, it's harder to claim a win now. Almost always ties. Yeah. It's true. It's true, Rugmat. I guess, though, then, like, with that in mind, like, how else do we determine a win? Right, you got to get the lowest. Do we not count ties anymore? We just count it as a win in general? Do you think we should change that? I think you have a point there. That's a big part of it. All right, I'm gonna try sending this in. Let's see. No, 1 away. Leaf petal, bulb, root. What am I missing? Stem. Oh my goodness, it's gonna get me on this one, huh? This is where I hate connections, when it's like so many that can go together and it's just all on purpose to screw with you. I don't know. Flowers have petals now, not petals. Oh. Oh my goodness. Good catch. I can't believe I overlooked that. Thank you. Thank you, May and Rugmat. I'm a knucklehead. I bet they did that, though. They probably... That's got to be like a little trick right there, you know? I got stuck on that one too. The same. Okay, see? That's on purpose. All right. What else do we see here? Common, popular general key, I think. Oh, dominant though. Come on, come on. Okay. Whew. All right, all right, all right. Got one more mistake remaining, otherwise I'm out completely. I feel like string, pedal, key, and hammer maybe go together somehow. Soda.
Welcome in and thanks for joining today, Kira.
Hey, did you find programming difficult in the beginning? Yes, definitely. Welcome in. Happy to have you here. Thank you for asking a question and being a first-time chatter. How do you say your name? Is it Kyrian EPT or Chirian or Syrian? Ah. Happy to have you here. Are you AI? String, pedal, key, and hammer. You said yes. That's what I was thinking. BioCow. It's like Kieran. Okay, I got you. Thank you for helping me. I want to get your name right. Names are important to me. And out of respect, I want to get people's names pronounced properly. You're 100% human? I mean, you got GPT in the name, though. You could see that, right? Fragments, I am AI, artificially idiocy. I'm glad to hear you're human, Kieran. All right, do we think it's string, pedal, key, hammer? But then I gotta see, like, I feel like this soda water, tonic water, tan water, stormy water. You know? Sorry, you have ran out of tokens. No responses generated. Well played, Kieran. Well played. Are you just getting into programming, Kieran? And that's why you asked that question earlier? Biogas says, I'm an LLM, a large languishing mammal. Any other acronyms to describe humans, but with AI acronyms? Tan, ton, so, strings, torming, tonic, hammer. Frackberg's gonna steal that. I don't know. I feel like these got to go together. Soda water, tonic water, stormy water, and then what? Hammer water, key water, tin, pedal. Please do. I'm scared, chat. What should I do? What should I do? Hammer and soda, tonic. I'm not picking up what you're putting down. Ha. Ta. So, are you serious? Is it like so fa mi do? Sota? Soda? Tonic? Tunic? Soda? Soda? Tonic? Tonic? Tunic? Kieran says, yeah, mate, the hardest part is to keep going when you feel dumb and lost, but I created a little to-do list app in the CLI, and although it's probably full of spaghetti, I'm proud it sort of worked. Yeah. Oh, that's the feeling. That's what hooks you. It just drags you in, Kieran. And if you enjoy that feeling of like something working, regardless of whether it's perfectly written, then you're gonna find that more like that's what I chase, basically. That's what keeps me going, is chasing that feeling of something working. Like I was talking earlier in the stream, one of my wins of the week, if you don't know what that is, type in !WOTW in the chat to learn more. But one of my wins was automating stuff with work, and I was hammering away at that, and finally when I got something working, it was just such a satisfying feeling that I just constantly am chasing. So Frackberg screaming at the screen because I already played. Oh, sorry, Frackberg. Sorry. May says first two letters are words. Just guessing, no clue. Oh, okay. Biocast says I also stole it a bit from the Doors movie. Hey, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I also stole it from the Doors movie when Kilmer says there's nothing wrong with being a large mammal when he's in his fat stage. I don't think I've seen that movie, have I? I don't know. Rugmat says piano. Piano key? Pedal. String. And hammer. Parts of a piano. Oh, yes. Okay, okay. Thank you for the hint, Rugmat. All right, what's this last one, though? Stormy water. Is tan water a thing? I feel like it's a water-related category. Soda water, tonic water, stormy water. Well, I don't understand tan water, though. I might be off on that. That was that movie was 1991. Oh, Frackberg. Okay. Because the Doors movie may be before your time. Damn, I'm old. 1991 is not before my time, but probably wasn't the age appropriate for me at the time. I'll tell you that. May says I saw the Doors movie in theaters when it came out. Nice, May. It's not water? What the heck could it be? Kieran says, so how does this game work if you don't mind me? Yeah, I don't mind you asking at all. Questions are welcome. The game is you find 4 words that have some type of connection between them. So we figured out the first 3. It goes in order of difficulty, but to be honest with you, the way the people behind this game set it up, sometimes like the yellow category is actually the hardest one for me and others. So, but anyway, it's supposed to be yellow, green, blue, purple is the hardest. So it goes from easiest to hardest. We do this segment as part of the beginning of the stream. So we start off with an intro, just chatting wins of the week, which you did the command for to learn more about that. And then we get into playing Wordle. And, oh, I didn't update the Wordle score, by the way. Let's go back to that. That's what I meant to do. You all got a point for that. Hey, Slugger, good to see you. I'll get your message in a minute here. All right, you all got a point. And then lifetime score, you're at 7. Oh, you're whooping my butt. I haven't updated this since... This score can't be accurate then. Last updated March 13th. Oh my goodness. Why? Chat, I need you to keep me on top of this. Like, how do I keep making this mistake? What happened last stream? All right, you all definitely got a point. Did I lose completely? Okay. I just never updated it from last stream. So I'm going to give you another point. That puts you at 12 and 74. Gin and tonic, Jack and soda, black and tan. Oh, okay. Dark and stormy, rum and ginger beer. So they're all drinks. Interesting. All right, so that'd be last stream. Then I gotta go to the stream before. That was when? Because the last it says March 13th, so we gotta go to the streams before that. Last stream. So I did this stream. I did last stream. Now I've updated. Or did I update? Maybe I updated. I just didn't update the date. I get distracted with the leaderboard thing, I think, is what's happening. And I don't go, yeah, and I just jump right into connections. I don't go back and update the score is the problem. All right, so that's last stream. The stream before that, which was, when was this? April 3rd. Did we even play? I had to step away for a call, I think. Here we are. John Sharon wins. But I played the word. Where is it? Showed Wordle on the thumbnail. Right there, look. Load! Internet? I think it was the date. I think it was the date wasn't updated. I didn't even play. All right, we're showing Sean's win. Now we're jumping on. What's this? A clip of something? Come on, Parkio. Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get to it. Here's me playing it. Snipes, Singe. We got it. Put it in here. Did you update? Did you update? Did you update? No, you did the leaderboard and then went right into connections. All right, so what did I get on that one? There's definitely more than 3. It was 4. All right, so I got to give you all another point from April 3rd. So it puts you at 13 and 75. Jeez, man. All right, so that was April 3rd. Just 2 weeks ago. What's this one? And then this is from March 13th. Okay, so now we should be up to date. My goodness, I am terrible at that, huh? All right, what's today? April 17th. I need to build something that just automatically does this. That's what I need to do. Then we don't run into this issue anymore. All right, connections. Submit that. Second halves of drink names. All right, what's the Stormy one? I agree. What's the Stormy one? All right, we also have a connections channel. You can share your connections results in if you'd like. Right here. Join up on the Clarkio Discord. Go to clarkio.com/Discord or use the command !Discord in the chat to get that link. May, what are you saying there? I missed it. Hold on. Did you check the 327 stream? I think it was the date wasn't updated. I don't think I did. Do I have a? Oh shoot! Did I have a stream there? The only other stream recording I'm seeing on YouTube is this one, March 13th, which was 1 month ago. We go here. This is March 27th. Okay, yeah. Did I do it then too? So we'll check that one. There's that. I mean, likely you all just need another point. You all have a commanding lead anyway. It's not like you need more points. All right, dude. Get on with the show. Make more guesses. Holy yap session. Oh, I got it in 3. Did I not give myself a point that week? I get a point, chat. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Suckers. I got it in 3. So did Yanni and Frankfurt. All right. If you didn't know, put it in. You can join up on the Discord. Anything away, any spoiler. And if you goes your name up on clarkio.com/Wordle, yeah. And you can see how many wins you've gotten. Wins and losses are tied to that channel. Whether you pass total wins. Just catching outright today. Yeah. So then I jump out of that and I never go back and update it. Look. I'm so bad about it. That's this. I think I have ADHD or something. I've never been officially diagnosed, but I feel like I do. Because how do I go from... I go from like, oh, here's the Wordle results. Put it in there. Let me show you the leaderboard. Oh, by the way, we've got to do this. And I never update it. Oh, wait, do I do it here? No, we jump right into connections. Do I maybe do it after connections? It's the only other chance that it happens. We're going to watch there if you'd like. Monkey yeah. Monarch. All right, so we got to add that. I got to give myself a point. I've gypped myself a point. Got to give myself a point. I have 2. And 32. All right, now we're all caught up. Finally. All right, that brings us into... All right, so that completes... I'm a little off my game today. That threw me off. That completes the Wordle connection segment of the show, and we're going to move into the technical segment where we work on the bot. What else did I miss in chat here? I think it was the date wasn't updated. Did you check 327 stream? Sounds like you should give yourself one now. Yeah, 327 was a short stream. We left WoS at 123. We could check on the 4-3 stream to see if game would continue. Yeah, yes. Yeah, I remember that. All right. So we're gonna
about to start in 2 minutes on Twitch.
we're going to be moving into the technical segment of the show. We're going to work on the Words on Stream Plus. Words on Stream Plus app. I do have, at the end of this one, I had made a call out to myself of like what I want to work on next too. Right? No, stepped away from there. What did I say?
That's pretty cool. That's one of the use cases for it anyway. So that's all. Do you hear it in stream?
Oh, it was Dolphin that was telling me about Big Bad Dirty Dog. Dolph told me about that.
Thanks for letting me know about that, Dolph. It's always to let him know that there is. Okay, needed and books that improve the website to give the proper place to do it, or joining on stream, doing it live. Greatly. All right, everybody. I appreciate it.
I swear I called out to myself saying, hey, do this on next stream.
on Twitch.
It was while we were working on it.
This is State the Bot to do that. Now, what we're going to test though right now is not to that extent. Oh, there we go. On level 9. Come on, baby. One more clear, chat. One more clear.
All right, so we were testing. All right, let's catch everybody up. So on last stream, we were working on driving the stats from level clears, the daily best level reached, and the all-time best level reach from the chat bot itself versus the client side, because they were competing with each other essentially. And so therefore the database is the source of truth for what is the correct number of personal bests, all that data. Want to know what my notes say? Yeah, let me know, May. Feel free to always do that. Crackwork says I'll try to remind you.
Now and we'll go for 180 seconds.
Clarkio reacts to Clarkio. Very meta. Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure I said at the end of my stream something of like what I want to work on next, but I'm blanking on it. Work on this personal best level reach and marketing website for the bot. All right, I do remember the marketing website stuff. Thank you for the reminder of that. Personal best level reached. Right. Okay, I remember now. Thank you, May. That's jogging my memory. So what happens is the personal best level reach doesn't get updated until the next level starts playing. So I guess essentially what I want to do right now is test the state of things, and that'll also help iron out like what needs to be worked on next, like the biggest, highest priority things, to make sure stuff keeps working smoothly. Set up an agentic workflow where Whisper transcribes your VODs and sends you notes. Ooh, Dylan. Ooh.
1500 timeout delay.
Take May's job, LL. That is not a bad idea. All right, come on. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
Interfere with you all.
Human in the loop. That's true. Human in the loop is always necessary. Because if we watch this, what happens is... Let me just chat open, close this.
So it's updating before you even finish getting to this point where you see the level results. So that's good. Appreciate you.
Oh, hold on. Do I say it here? Pause the music.
Let me switch scenes. I'm going to let you all finish out this. Play as long until you lose. I'm going to step away. And then we'll raid into Dylan's stream. In case I don't come back on camera, appreciate you all. Thank you for being here, helping me work on this stuff and make it better. Your skills and abilities to accomplish the things that we're testing out is... I can't tell you how helpful it is.
Yes.
So appreciate you. Hope you have a good rest of your Friday and weekend. I will be back next week, which will be April 17th. And
It's today. We're in the future.
you are playing Words on stream while I'm off stream, offline. Be sure to check out and help share the love of Words on Stream Plus. WoS+.com.
Hey, that's today.
People there. If people want to use the chatbot, I don't have a lot of information. I need to update the website to have information about the chatbot, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably next step. Note to self for next stream is start setting up marketing page.
There it is, May.
At least on the wosplus.com website so people can see that there is a chatbot available and they can enter maybe their email or something or their Twitch account to indicate, yes, wosplus.com.
May said, also you said work on error message being less chatty.
Thank you, Dolph. That way we can start getting people.
I think I did that after stream, actually.
Our little community.
Because I'm not seeing it in the logs as much.
That maybe are interested in using the chatbot. I can kind of get an idea and feel of whether it's going to be worth it or not to really invest more time and energy into that beyond just our use cases. So, all right.
Was it these logs, though?
So feel free to share it.
Oh, no. It was the render logs. I don't think I did work on that.
In channels that are open to discussing that type of stuff. Don't push it too hard, though. And what does that say? Big bad dirty dog uses your tool but doesn't show it.
Is that rendered? No.
Wait, how so? What do you mean?
Cloudflare.
He always laughs when he hears you call out clear. I'm glad it provides a laugh. How do they not show it, though? Isn't it like you see the made by Clarkio there and all that, right? Doesn't show the list. I'll have to check it out sometime. Thank you for letting me know. Can't just hear your voice at the end. Oh, can just hear your voice at the end? Oh, so like he is playing the game using the tool but doesn't show it on the stream. Okay, I see what you're saying. That's pretty cool. That's one of the use cases for it anyway, so that's awesome. I get what you're saying. Interesting. So, and then do you hear it in stream too? He loves the clear. That's funny. Well, thanks for letting me know about that, Dolph. It's always very rewarding to hear people finding it, more people finding it useful. So love that.
Yeah, I think I handled.
Maybe
I handled the logging stuff already, May. I was just double checking that. Thank you for reminding me, though. What are the errors it's reporting here? Error code 1016. So Dylan's channel. And the error is what? It just says error code 1016. What the hell does that mean? I'm just trying to add a board. What did I do there? I think he was trying to add a board. Status code 500 to get powerful. What the heck? What is 1016? It's like obfuscate. It's like hiding or abstracting away the error now. That's not helpful. May says, well, have you seen your chat when you are offline? The bot is so busy posting. Yes, that is something I want to do too. Yeah. Basically, it tries to reconnect when I'm offline. I read this as you need to work on being less chatty. All right, so we got a couple things we're going to be working on. I need on the WoS Plus, where's WoS Plus bot? I need this to, a new version to give it. Please refresh the page. Sure. I mean, I'm going to new pages. Why wouldn't you just refresh like that? Bot makes unnecessary. I always forget how to spell unnecessary. Reconnect attempts. Oftentimes when the bot is running, but let's get the music playing again. Bot is running, but the bot is running, but the streamer is offline, or there aren't any active WoS games being played for an extended period of time. The WoS connection drops and the bot keeps attempting to reconnect and it shouldn't. Fix this so that it will either automatically disconnect or recognize this scenario and stop trying to reconnect. All right, so we got to capture that. Then we need to, on the WoS Plus side, add an issue. Add WoS Plus bot page. Add a marketing type page to help describe the WoS Plus bot, its capabilities / benefits / etc. so that people can easily get more familiar with it and look into setting it up for their own channels. Get that noted as well. And then what else did we say? That was 2. I thought there was a third thing, right? Have a bot to disable bot when stream goes offline. Yeah. May says, well, have you seen your chat? And we did that already. What else did I say? There was a third thing, right? It was something to do with, not that. Something to do with the data. Personal best level. Personal best level. Did I already capture this actually? It should be in here, I think. Show points for level on level end of game end. Capture record for how many alt clips. Headless mode. Eagerly update daily. Yeah, this is it. I already captured that one. So that's what we're gonna work on. All right, let's see how much of this we can knock out. Thank you, May, for the reminder. So we need to bring up the bots and have it eagerly update daily personal best level to the level reach. Let's get connected to that. Workspace. Let's get the game set up so we can do all this. Oh, I also want to fix that, like, I'll say, hey, I'm signing in here. Let's see, does this work? Test. And it says log in, and then I click on log in, and it goes through the whole, on my other page, it goes through that, and it doesn't actually let me chat. Have you tried this, May, by the way? Do you use the chat in the WoS Plus view, or do you do it separately? That's another thing I want to add in here. Fix Twitch chat login flow. When attempting to log in via the Twitch chat widget on the page, even if the login completes where it's not fully working because it won't let the user chat, prompts to log in again, starting the flow all over again. I think it's just like a header issue an iframe and header issue. All right, mirror should be this. Let's pin this message as well. Manually undo. Well, I didn't log in. I have tried and can't get it to work. Yeah, I've never gotten it to work either. So that's something else I want to try and fix at some point, either today or in another stream. I refresh this. That's the localhost one. It shouldn't work. Refresh this one. All right, we're all connected. All right, so on the bot side of things, I'm going to have that running in here. I might have multiple agents going here. This is going to be kind of nice. Let's get Claude in here. I'm going to tell it, bring it over here really quick. Tell it to use the latest model. Switch model. What model do we have? Loading models. Oh, it doesn't have. Do I need to update the extension? That's probably why. Yep. Updating the extension. Gotta reload the window. So for folks that are using IDEs, whether it's VS Code, Cursor, other ones, I highly recommend you turn off auto updating extensions because of vulnerabilities that have happened in the past where an extension gets overtaken by an attacker in some form or fashion from the original author. And then they publish a new version of that extension that has some not so nice stuff in it, and then you just become I'm gonna let it go default, figure out the thinking and everything on its own. Yep. So the one downside of that is I have to remember to manually, especially when you're using AI extensions in VS Code, like Claude Code, OpenAI's Codex, GitHub Copilot. You got to manually go in and update your extensions all the time. So that's a bit of a pain, but you know, got to do what you got to do. All right. We want it to. Okay. I'll just copy what I have in here. The data for personal daily best level reached is not updating until the level reached is complete. Instead, the bot should recognize what level is going to be played next. Can be calculated from the stars awarded on completion of the current level, and use that as the daily personal best level reach to eagerly load that into the database instead of waiting. This probably needs to be addressed for the all-time personal best level reached as well. Go into plan mode for that. Go off the plan. All right, while that's doing that, let's try and multitask here, right? Let's open up another instance of Visual Studio Code. I'm gonna have it open up my WoS Plus. I'll open recent WoS Plus, which I have local here, and let's try and debug. I'll put that down here.
Thank you for the 60 long months of subscribing.
Triple B!
5 long years.
60 months. 5 years, buddy. 5 years? Are you kidding me? That's a long heckin' time. Thank you for that continued support, Michael. Appreciate you, brother. How you been? What's happening? What's your win of the week if you got one to share?
And thanks for joining today, Bald Beard.
We old. Actually, I'm glad you're here. I'm always glad you're here, but I'm particularly glad today, Triple B, because I've been messing with fancy zones, and so you see how I have this bar here? It basically covers up my Windows taskbar, but it goes up above it a little bit. And so I snap this window here. Let me show you something. When I do this little fancy zone snap, you see the purple there? You see the gap between the bottom of that and the bar? For some reason, that zone, it's zone 2 on this monitor. I can't make it any smaller than it is, and I've yet to figure out how I can adjust that. It's going based off of, like, it's saying zone 2 can only be whatever minimum height that is, and I can't get it to go any smaller. I think part of the reason why is it shows the overall fancy zone regions that are of, like, the entire screen is based on where the bottom taskbar cuts it off. I need it to go past that, or I need it to either like cover, like, or include the height of the Windows taskbar at the bottom, or allow me to go smaller than whatever the minimum is. So when I snap it like that, I don't want this gap there. I want to make it feel better like that. Just a. Can you delete zone 2? If I delete zone 2, what ends up happening is then this goes, the bottom of the screen goes off. It gets covered by and it snaps to the Windows taskbar, which is fine, which in a normal situation people want. But in my situation, I need it to be a few, like, I need this zone. I want this to be one whole zone. So my hack was, I thought if I split it into 2, I can then, get this to be the right size. That's why I broke it into 2 different zones, Triple B. You know what I'm saying? And so instead, or just change the graphic to be the correct height. That's a smart idea. Why would I do something smart like that? Why would you give me an option that's a smart option? But yeah, like, I should be able, I guess the point I'm making is I should be able to make a zone as tall or as skinny as I want. Create an issue? Show me. Where do I go? GitHub.com/Microsoft/PowerToys? Is that what it is? Oh my gosh, I got lucky. Maybe there's already an issue for this. Fancy zones custom or minimum height, maybe I search for. Buffer blank. Fancy zones that now have minimum required size. Yeah, what's that? Attempting to create a very small region that error seems to block you from continuing as an example. I can see. This is not a bug, it's by design. What's the user scenario that requires smaller zones? When you have the taskbar hidden, fancy zones are extended over its area. In my use case, I use that area to put some management widgets. See, similar. I'm a streamer, so I was using small zones to replace it in order to make the upper zones not take. Yeah, exactly. We can reduce the minimum size, but we need a limit. Why do you need a limit? Make the limit 1 pixel, or I don't know. Make the limit like 5 pixels in height. This is from 2021. What happened here? It's still open. +1 to this. Actually, I should read what it's. That's what I had to do. What does it? But I have a feeling I'll have to downgrade to 034x at some point on new Windows installations. That's what somebody did. They just went. Their resolution was to downgrade to a specific version that let you have any size height zone. Triple B. I really love to see this re-implemented as well. My use case is where I use a dock. Why is minimum required? Actually, I guess because you want to be able to click on the zone to delete it type of thing. Triple B. I'll bet it limits to the height of a title bar or something. Otherwise, you don't be able to drop anything there. Yeah, I get that. I understand that, but I feel like default to something, but allow me to override it. What's this? Is it possible to have it to satisfy both having a minimum, but allowing minimum by default that you all currently have, and then have an override for users like us that need more flexibility on the zone size, height, and where was that? Oh, nice. Yeah. Height in this case, I dream and want the zones to better fit with my thank you, on-screen graphics. My slight work around is to create a zone with the current minimum height, get it close, but it's still too large in height and leaves a gap. I don't know if I'm explaining this well. Then we'll get issues. I can't delete the zone because I can't select it. It's too small. I know. I get that, Triple B. That's what I'm trying to avoid. Like, maybe that's why I'm saying maybe the option here is keep their current default minimum so that they don't get those types of issues. And then for my scenario, make an absolute minimum be like 5 pixels so that I can delete it. Although the way you delete would be like you do the shift and select both zones and then you merge the zones, right? That would be a way to get rid of it. That's how I delete them right now. I merge zones. So anyway, you think I should add to this issue is what you're saying? What do you think? Can you bubble this up internally maybe? See what happens, see what people say? I would love to hear. Or maybe make the minimum be 5 pixels so the zone is still clearly visible and you avoid difficulty with users making zones too small they can't modify/delete them. Yeah, our team isn't working on Power Toys other than me with Command Palette. Oh. Well, get on this, would you? What are you doing? This is the highest importance of all the things that you could be working on with Power Toys right now. This is the highest priority. Like, clearly. I am that important, Triple B. Don't you know? What is this asking me to do? Obviously, I'm joking for anybody who's not picking up on that. Triple B, I know for sure is. What does it want to do here? Allow this bash. Find workspace, WoS Bot name. Okay, sure. Go ahead, dude. Dylan says, as a person who loves macOS Spotlight search, I very much appreciate and simultaneously underappreciate Power Toys. I'm sure there's so much more I can do with that program, but I have to Alt-Space search because Windows menu search is garb. So speaking of that, Dylan, one of the things that I recommend checking out is Raycast for Windows. It's in beta still. I'm currently using it. I use that in combination with Power Toys, and I've thoroughly enjoyed both. Oh, Command Palette, yeah. Yeah, so Triple B, is Command Palette like, is Raycast a competitor then, or a competitor to? It is, okay. Never mind. Never mind me. Oh. You don't want Raycast, you want Command Palette. Tell me why. Why is it better? Sell me. Yeah, well, honestly, search on macOS and Windows is always frustrating to me. Excuse me.
Welcome in and thanks for
What's up, Marcus?
a Marcus voice coder.
Why is Power Toys so big? I don't know. Hello. Hello to you as well, Marcus. Hard to sell via Twitch chat. OPE is the program you use? OPE? Yep, that's correct. I might be misunderstanding. Sorry. All right, let's get playing. I do want to go through this flow of logging in. All right, you all play while I try and do the login flow here. I need to change categories too. Man, I'm surprised you didn't call that out on me. OPE is because I'm from the Midwest. I just looked up what command palette is, and I think it's that Alt Space Spotlight clone, sorry for lack of a better term, that I was saying that I use. Oh, okay, I got you. Thank you for helping me get a better understanding, Dylan, of what you meant there. Like Triple B, I love Raycast because there's two things that I do very often with it that's super helpful. I actually hooked up a connection with my like office lights that I'll have at nighttime, and I can just toggle those off from Raycast. I go Alt Space, I go toggle lights, it'll toggle them on or off, and it does that. And then I tell it to go to sleep. The other reason why is it's because I use Raycast on Mac OS, so the experience cross-platform makes it not the same but very similar, and I can set up the same kind of stuff and configuration. How do they communicate together? I think it's I forget how I did it. I think it's like it's like a command. I created a command for it. But to be honest, Raycast for Windows is buggy as hell right now. I've had issues. But they're super responsive too. Like I've had emails with them. They contacted me over Twitter, told me to email their support, and then their support is very responsive too. I can do that in Command Pal. All right, I'm gonna try and inspect. We're gonna always allow, and when I try to log in on this test, open up the inspect. I'm doing this off stream because I don't know if it's gonna I don't know if it's gonna mess with anything or not. Click login. It flashed a new window. That is now gone. Where did that go? Test. Just flashes and then goes away. It acts like I'm logged in, but it's not. GraphQL errors, error. Just logging errors. Too many requests to GQL Twitch.tv. What? Look at the network tab. What is that doing? Sorry, I'm doing this off screen. You can keep playing if you want. Dylan says, oh, cool. So Command Pal is just a newer version of Power Toys Run. Switching to Command Pal now. Oh, nice. Oh, it's currently disabled. Duh. Well, that explains that. Sorry, May. Enable CR. WSC Connect as well. Oh, no worries. That's on me, mate. That was not on you. What else did I miss? Triple B says, I'd love to see how you're using Raycast to see how I can improve Command Pal. My job is to bring it to 1.0. Okay, yeah, let's chat, Triple B. I just miss talking to you in general anyway.
Joining today, Nightbot.
I miss talking to you anyway. We haven't connected in a while, so let's set something up, man. Let's have a call. What is May saying here? On my mirror, all-time level is 0 and still no missed words posted and no guest words posted. Something's going on where it's like blocking your connection for some reason, May. We'll have to figure it out. Also, let me check the logs of Sentry and see if it's got anything new there. It is not showing any errors on there though. Any warnings? No issues match your search. It's not coming up as errors if that's the case. See the plan here. All right, when WoS level completes, the bot currently records the completed level as the highest level reached. The DB only advances to the next level when level start, fires to the next level. This means there's a gap between level completion. Yes, to fix, calculate the next level using current level plus stars, confirmed WoS rule, and eagerly write that as the newest highest level. This way, the record reflects what level is coming next immediately without waiting. Start a level rule. Change that. The existing handle level started calls. Do all that. Calls to modify. Verification. Yep, go for it. Let's see how it goes. Form mirror more room. Cream Romeo room and overcome. Got that right. Good job, good job.
Welcome in and thanks for joining today, Mrs.
What's up, Mrs. Oz? Thank you for being here. Welcome in. Got a lot happening all at once. I'm multitasking like crazy. I'm trying to figure out this login via chat here. Little bug we got going on. Why was it canceled? What happened?
Is there another way out? 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 Is there another way?
I feel like it's got to be like a refer problem. Pages. Let's go to the player page. This. Where's the iframe? Chat. Iframe player. Yeah. So, how is that getting set up? Fine. All right, so we get the Twitch chat widget here. Is chat enabled? Twitch style that. Grid class remove chat hidden. So it just turns it on, but there's got to be a script that deals with it, right? Source equals that. All right, let's look up Twitch embed. Make sure I'm getting this correct here. Embedding Twitch.
Is there another
Is there another way? I gotta set the parent. Wait, what is the parent supposed to
Welcome in
be?
and thanks for joining today, Royal Underscores.
Hey, Royal. Hi. Good to see you. Parent is dev.twitch.tv. I'll demonstrate how the chat for the Twitch dev channel can be embedded on. Oh, that's the channel? No. Parent equals location.hostname. Yeah, why isn't that working? What does that end up being? Let's look at it on the actual page here. That frame. Board chat frame. Parent equals wasplus.com. Yeah. Why doesn't that work? Test it from here. How does that work? Hi, Clarker. You're attempting to send tests in Clarker's chat via an embedded version of the Twitch chat. Are you sure you want to do this? Yeah. So now if I do it from here, will that work? No. It tells me I gotta log in again. Why? I'm gonna try logging in. I'm doing this off screen just because it's sensitive stuff. Or it could contain sensitive stuff and I don't want to take the chance. Alright, so I logged in. Oh, here's the error. What does it say? GraphQL. One or more GraphQL errors are detected on request, unauthenticated. Is that from Twitch? Yeah, it's a Twitch thing. All right, I'm gonna ask AI. I tried to debug it myself a little bit, but I don't know what's going on. I currently have a Twitch chat embed in my website via iframe. I'd like to allow users to log in with their Twitch account via the chat. The flow seems to go through successfully, but seems to fail behind the scenes somewhere, not allowing a user to actually...
Welcome in and thanks for joining today, Dolphin.
Hey, Dolph. Actually chat via the embed. And instead prompts them to log in again. This cycle just keeps happening. Can you look into the cause of this and report back the issue?
Welcome in and thanks for joining today, Rugmatbutt.
Rugmatbutt. Hello. Nice clear. Close all of that inspect stuff going on there. Close that one down. All right. Sure. Search for that. All right, what did this do? Did this finish? Or is it still working? Build and all 20 of the changes in there at the is now level plus stars, eagerly writing the next level 2 daily and all-time achievement records instead of waiting for the level started when stars equals 0. Same level replayed behavior is unchanged. Okay. That never really happens though, so that's kind of weird that it says that. All right, let's look at the changes it made before we just go willy-nilly push it. Session manager tests. What happened here though? Usually record the next level current plus stars, so achievement data reflects what's coming rather than waiting for the next level started. The player replays the same level, so no advancement. Yep. And that's it. Handle over results, update. Daily highest level, upsert all-time record. Okay, cool. That. And that. Was there any chat messages directed at me, talking to me? Let me know. I'm sorry, I've just been heads down focused here. Been a little while, wasn't well. Saz, missed you. I hope you're doing well now, Roy Lacey. Glad to have you back. Missing here. Mrs. Oz says, thank you for developing the WoS tools. Oh, that's awesome to hear. Thank you for being here and sharing that with me. I'm glad to hear you're a fan of it. That makes me happy. Love for Clarkio. Because it's Clarkio, we love you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, what does it say? All right. Oh, we're going to commit this. Commit and push, rather. All right, so the bot is going to reset and we'll update this stuff more eagerly. What is this saying it's working on here? All right, root cause, third-party cookie blocking. The login loop you're experiencing is a well-known long-standing issue with Twitch's embedded chat iframe. Here's what's happening, the problem. Your embedded URLs, what can be done? Unfortunately, the options are limited since this is a browser security restriction. Nothing on your end to fix the core issue. Twitch would need to implement the storage access API or similar mechanism in their embed to request cookie access, and they haven't done so. Workaround for users. Users can manually allow third-party cookies for twitch.tv in their browser settings, but this isn't a great experience. Alternative, pop out chat link. Provide a button/link that opens the chat in a separate window where cookies work normally since it's a first party context. Alternative, use the Twitch API directly. Build your own chat interface. All right, so your code is correct. The login loop is caused by browsers blocking third party cookies and iframes. Okay. Tell me more about the workaround for users option allowing cookies for twitch.tv, please. Nice, 5-star level complete. This updated already. Does that mean it updated in the database too? Did the bot already go out? Let's see. The bot is updated. Let's look at our current daily achievements. Why am I not seeing today's sessions here? I need a refresh. What is oh, today is the 17th. I was thinking it was like another day for some reason. All right, so I currently have board clears of 2. Highest level reached 17. We're playing 17 right now. So this didn't actually update here yet. We'll get that sorted out. But the database is already doing that. So we'll see how that goes. All right, what is it saying here? Tell me, the workaround involves users configuring their browser to allow Chrome and Edge cookies, sites that can always use cookies, add check including third-party cookies on sites, in Firefox and Safari. Why this isn't ideal. User friction. Browser trends are moving away from this. Chrome has been progressively tightening third-party cookie access, even with their not possible in all browsers, Safari and some mobile browsers, security trade-off. Allowing third-party cookies for a domain opens up... Yeah, well, I just want to allow it on one domain. Let me try this out, actually, while it's telling me to do it. All right, so I'm going to go Brave, settings, cookies, block third-party cookies. Sites that can always use cookies. Sites allowed to use third-party cookies. Localhost. I added wotw.com to that. Let's see if I can get this to work now. Yes! Oh, that did it. All right. I'm chatting from here now. Oh. Well. I wonder if I need to make it a setting on this though. Brave. / settings / keys. Yeah, okay. Yay, okay. Now I can chat from here. All right, so the trick to that, note to self and anybody else that's paying attention and keeping tabs on things, if we want users to be able to chat in here, it's a limitation on Twitch chat side and how they implemented their cookies and session storage for logged in users. But a workaround for that is to go into that particular browser's settings for cookies and allow basically this right here. Sites that can always use cookies. And don't enter twitch.tv, enter wosplus.com, this one. And that'll allow you to sign into Twitch via the chat widget on here. So we sorted that one out. In fact, I'll add this. I'll add this on here. Just copy this. Put that into the issue here. I don't want to mess with you all.
All right. Close that one. It's in the issues and it's saved now. All right. What's the next issue? Let me clean that back up actually. Oh, this is updating now. That's working too. Man, this is what I get for multitasking. I got stuff working on the bot done. I'm getting stuff sorted out on the UI side of things. We're moving. Cranking out some changes. All right, what other WoS Plus? We have begun addressing this via the WoS Plus bot. It acts as the only mechanism for capturing this type of data moving forward. This means the UI/website will no longer capture and record these achievements and is replaced by the chatbot. Otherwise, we were running into conflicts between both the website and the chatbot updating stats, causing inaccurate results being recorded. Also, this type of feature is planned to be paywalled. As an additional cost is incurred for running, storing such information processes. Find the chatbot. However, the issue reported here is addressed now. The chatbot process properly storing the WoS Plus achievements in the database, and the website eagerly retrieves these stats from the database on proper game events, such as level start, game ends, etc. Alright. So that one's fixed. We addressed that issue. Alright, what else we got? Add WoS Plus bot page. Okay. Let's start a new chat here. I want to add a new page to promote the WoS Plus. What's up, Big Ant? Rod? Really fun game. I'm glad you find it fun. I didn't make the game, to be very clear. So the game that you see where it says fantastic, advanced levels, that's made by a company called onRisen.tv. They're fantastic. Okay, Dolph in May. So Big Ant, it's made by onRisen TV. They make other free awesome games that are streamer-based games. But the stuff around it, like this up here, this chat embed of Twitch, the big word and the correct and missed words, I added all that as part of this WoS Plus project I'm working on to enhance the experience of playing the game and making it more beginner friendly and stuff like that. It's just fun to hang out too. Yeah. No, I got you, Big Ant. But I just want to make sure it's clear. I don't want to take credit for something that where credit is not due for me. So big shout out to onRisin.tv for making such a game that we love to play in the community here, and also one of their developers has popped into the stream before and seen the work that we've been working on. So really appreciate them. Yeah, it's good to have you. How are things? What's your win of the week if you got one to share? So yeah, I'm currently working on all this. On the top right portion of the screen above me here, I have the WoS Plus chatbot work going with agentic AI, and then the bottom, like behind my head,
1 minute on Twitch.
behind my head is all the UI stuff, part of the project. So I'm trying to knock out a bunch of things, multitask here, and be as agentic as possible. It's the first time I'm really trying to do this. Normally I just work on one project at a time and let things run, but oftentimes I'm letting things run and then I have to keep coming back and checking on it, and I kind of just sit around twiddling thumbs type of thing. So now I'm trying to go in between that. All right, I want to add a new page to promote the WoS Plus chat bots. Can you create it and help make it clear the use for it and how people can get started with adding it to their Twitch channel? Let's have it go into plan mode for that. And go. May says busy bee today. Yeah, trying. Also, that reminds me, on my work one, I need to tell that to try running again too. Send a webhook there with the year 2024 in the year. Okay, let's try that.
The ad is starting now and will go for 180 seconds.
Wow equals fantastical. We're waiting for Dolph to get back to continue the game. All right, what did I say? Oh, we did this. This seems to be done and working, right? Have we noticed that yet? Is the bot doing that? What does it say? What does the WoS Plus chatbot refer to? Is this promoting the existing spectator says tracking tools a chatbot, or is there a separate Twitch chatbot with commands that's been built outside this code base? Separate new chatbot that's been built outside. Yep. What should adding to their Twitch channel look like? Yeah. Could you tell me more about it so I can design the page properly? Yes. I wonder if it has access to my repo. Website. What's the URL or document I should reference for the chatbot details? Oh, no. Other. Can you read this GitHub repository for the chatbot project? Get a better understanding of it.
Yes. I don't know if I have that working. Yeah. Do I have the GitHub CLI in this? What is the result it's getting? All right, let's see if it, after you all beat this level, let's see if it will automatically update. Oh, we're not on level 24 yet. We got to beat level 20, past level 24. I want to see if the chatbot is actually updating and the UI is updating based on the database now. Is the bot currently deployed and available for streamers to add? If so, what's the URL they'd visit to authorize it? WoS Plus or no? Yeah, I think that's correct. Yes, it's live. What URL path should this new page live at? Bot. What's the URL where streamers go to authorize the channel? I don't remember. What's the URL for Twitch users to authorize this chat bot? I forget. I haven't done it, so we haven't worked on that in so long. What? Oh, it's something else. I didn't hear clear. You didn't hear clear?
Welcome in and thanks
Should hear it now.
for joining today on WoS Bot.
What's up, Olaf? Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, is it that? I don't think it's that. No, it's not that. Shoot. There we go. Nice clear. You heard the clear, right? All right, we got to get past level 24. I want to see if at this point, when we get like this, let's say it says we're up to level 23 and the next level is going to be 25. I want to see while we're here, before we actually start level 25, I want to see it show 25 up in the top right hand corner. That's what we need to test to see if the stuff that happened with the chatbot did work or is working as expected now. All right, so let's continue. Magic. Paint. Mate. Trim. Mart. Trim. Trap. Rami. A noun, projecting part, elongated process, or branch. Missed 4 4-letter words and 1 6-letter word. Perfect. Armpit. All right, we're going to level 15. Just a little bit bigger here. All right, what's it planning on doing? The WoS Plus project is a separate Twitch chat bot that streamers can add to their channel. It's live and deployed at render. Currently, no page on wosplus.com promoting it or explaining how to add it. This page will serve as the bot's landing page / promo page, clearly showing what it does, its commands, and how to get started. Authorized with Twitch OAuth. Create a single file. Page follows the same visual design and structure as index. Same layout, component, color scheme. Yep. Gonna have a header. Fix that. Hero. WoS Plus bot. Call to action. C command. Add your bot. C commands. Subtitle. Value prop. Features grid. 4 cards. Automatic session tracking. Instant word definitions, channel stats and records, 0 configuration, authorize 1, spot auto joins. Commands, get started. Bot joins your channel, automatic auth, start streaming, play WoS. CTA, footer. Alright, I think that's good. Yes, and auto accept. Do it. Do it. Nice, clear. Yeah, it was echo because I have it in 2 tabs. I just closed that. It's funny, you noticed that right at the same time I noticed it, May. And I was like, oh, let me go do this. All right, we're on level 20. This is a chance. If we clear it right now, we'll go to level 25. This is a good test right now. We're ready to test. We're ready to test. Scale. There's somebody got scale. Scales. Laces. Somebody got laces. Nice. Laced. Inlace. Coals. Slave. Veal. No, steel. Oh, okay. We got hidden letter T. Hidden letter T. Plates. Slate. Cleats. Nice job. There's another 6-letter word though. Castle. Dolph. Nice job. Do you want to proceed? Yeah, let's do that.
Do you have an electric car collector? I do not. Do you, Dolph? What are your thoughts on it? I think I would. Now that they're more ubiquitous and charging stations are more around. Hubby wants to buy one. I think they're pretty... I think they're cool. I think they're interesting. I think there's a lot more options now, a lot more competition too, at least in the US. So I think they can be beneficial. And their range is now, like, one of the other things that was always like a, kind of like a thing that made me hesitant about electric cars is the range. I don't think I've heard of that brand. Bin, B-Y-N? Bin or Bine? I don't know if we have that in the US, Dolph. Um, 580 kilometers for the Bin Seal car. That's great, yeah. So the ranges used to be way more limited years ago on one battery charge. Yeah, that's awesome. And then in addition to that, you think about the time it takes, like, let's say you're on a road trip and the time it takes to charge, you'd have to sit at a charging station for like a significant point in time. There's a colleague of mine that does road trips all the time in the US. And he was telling me he did have a Tesla, now he has a Rivian. And in both cases, though, he said charging times is like, to get to full charge is like 20 minutes maybe. And it's kind of not that like that. I don't mind waiting at a rest stop or gas station charging up for 20 minutes on a long road trip, you know? Forces you to get out, stretch your legs for a good portion of time and all that, you know? All right, looks like it finished. Let's PM run dev and test it out and see what it looks like. 66,000 though? Yeah, that's a hefty. There are some more entry level, like lower tier price tier is what I'm looking for. That are very interesting, that make it more accessible in my opinion. Dylan says Aussies have the coolest versions of cars. See Holden Commodore. I don't think I've seen that one, but yeah. If we go local host 4321, should be a bot page now. How do I get to it? Where did it? Do I have to manually go to it? /bot. Okay, Twitch chatbot for WoS streamers, WoS plus bot, a Twitch chatbot that automatically tracks your words on stream sessions, looks up word definitions on demand, and keeps stats for your channel. Here's all the commands. Authorize the bot. Add the bot now. It does link correctly. Okay. But how does somebody get to it? You have to... Oh. It's not listed here anywhere for anybody to even discover it. This is looking pretty good, but I don't see a way for people to find the bot page from the home /root/index page. Can you update that one to provide a way to go to the bot page as well? In my part of Florida, Wawa is the only place to charge Teslas. Yeah, I've heard that. Dolphin says, Ona Holtz Ute V8, the tire rims alone are worth $5. HSV wheels that the previous owner put on the... Oh, nice. That's cool. I think the price of cars is outrageous, whether petrol or electric. True. 5,000. Oh, 5,000. Okay. Like $5. I mean, I wasn't too sure about that, but I was like, I'm going to roll with it. So yeah. All right, let's go to the next one and see advanced level. Yeah, so we're level 23.
So we got to see if we can get past this. The tire guy was wow about them. Yeah. Ooh, bulge. Rugged. Ooh, snuggle. Glues. Genus. Linus. Snool. Oh man, lungs, slung, lunges, lunge. There we go, luges. We're definitely going past level 24. So the key is we gotta watch the top right-hand corner on the page. Chat, get ready. Clear. It updated. Oh, I wasn't even looking. Sorry, I got distracted by work. It updated. All right, so it's working. We got that done. So it's eagerly updating. So intently reading. I know, I was. It's because I have some automations I'm working on work. I got, you know, the work we're doing here. It gets a lot of compliments as lowered suspension too. That's awesome. It sounds cool. You love driving it, Dolph? Nice. Olaf says, let's go to the gym. All right, go ahead. I hope you have a good time at the gym. Work hard. You bought the car at auction, Dolph? Nice. Didn't even know about the tire. Da, da, da. All right, I had to get that sorted out.
Can't say what's wrong or right.
Chat, did I miss anything from you all? What's going on? Oops.
I can't say what's on my mind. Questions about can't say what's wrong or right. Your mind is cul-de-sac. What's wrong? I can't say what's on my mind. Can't say what's wrong or right.
Lunchtime. Steak quesadilla. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I can see emerald skies, imagination over time. Say you need to go find yourself. What if you stay this time? Won't you stay? Baby, won't you stay?
What's taking a long time?
We can find a way.
What was that in reference to, Dolph? What's taking a long time?
Complete. Won't you stay?
Oh,
Stay with me
eons.
and let's see.
Oh, I got you. You're dropping some hints. It was a clue. Yep. All right. So it says it added the bot page, but there it is. There.
I can see the lies were true. We can find a way.
What do we think? Does that make sense to put the chat bot link there?
Stay with me and let's see.
Bon appetit. Thank you. It was a clue.
Won't you stay?
Yeah, that makes sense. So now people can learn about it. Go to the bot page and to do the whole flow there. Like when you gave me credit for echo when it was only the last word for the puzzle, but thanks for the credit. Oh. 4321 is a nice port. Thanks, Olaf. All right, I'm going to push these changes then. I think we could say this is fixed too. Fix now in this commit, right? I got you. I got you. Get out of here. Link. I see what you did there. I see what you did. Excuse me. Horses. Put in re-ass. Re-ass-ass. Re-ass-ass. Alright, what else do we want to work on here? Oh, the unnecessary reconnect attempts. Do need to do that. We did add this. We can close this one out. Just add it in this commit. Complete here. We gotta start this back up. We're gonna work on this now. Inquiring minds want to know, what is the cup? Yes, this is a Yeti. I love this cup. It's my favorite one. I use it every day. I'm noticing when the streamer knows when either the game goes an extended period of time without any game activity. There are words on stream. The words on stream game instance seems to go dormant, so they save on resources. In such scenarios, the chat bot will attempt to reconnect / connect to the WoS game mirror / code. over and over again. I need it to recognize when this happens and stop attempting to do the reconnect until the game becomes active again. Let's have it go into plan mode. Effort's going to be a little higher on this one, I think. Do your thing. Olaf says, I buy cheap Stanley Cup imitations. They're cheaper from Temu. I didn't buy this one. I actually got it at a conference several years ago. So I hear you though. Like the Yeti, when you buy them, they're definitely expensive for a freaking cup. Yeah, 40 Australian dollars. Yeah, they're not cheap. No, I wouldn't normally buy. I don't. That's not something I would buy. Although, being that it says Coder on it, I would have potentially considered it. But yeah. My Yeti lost its seal, so back to the RTC Cup. Arctic? Arctic is a good competitor of Stanley Cups. I like those cups too. Probably got them as a gift from his work when he went to... Yeah, see? Exactly. We have Yeti Cups too. They're awesome. Olaf says, I saw a vid that one of the goals of Artemis mission was generating jobs. That's a good idea. I'm glad to hear that. All my Yeti RTC Cups were given to me. Nice, May. Dusman! Thank you with the 31 subs. And you gifted us? Oh, no, you gifted a sub. You gifted 31 to the channel. Calvin Malmstrom. Congrats on your gifted sub, courtesy of Dubsman. Thank you for your generosity, sir. All right, let's keep playing. I'm gonna have it fixed. So this will be the last thing we're gonna work on, by the way, folks, and then we'll call it a stream. We're getting the bot to fix the whole reconnect chattiness that happens in the chat when the game goes dormant. Okay. Rotunda. Ratio. Roids. Triumphant. Pterodactyl. Urinary. Urinal. Diabolical. Ration. Nation. Toads. Roads. Droid. Android? What the heck? What could this one be? Train? Hey, okay. Trainee, yeah. Trainer? Trained? Trains? Rains? Raid? Trainee, trainer. C is in there. Tracked? Racked. Curtain. I don't know any words with those letters now. I'm at a loss. Womp, 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 womp. Boo, boo, doo, boo, 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 boo. Yeah, like antic, tunic, incur. Those are like the three words I'd maybe think of. Dolphin, nice job getting 152 points in that round. I never would have gotten Curia, Tunica, Runic, Actin, Auric. What the heck? Freaking made up words. Restart. Confront. Boom. Front. Port. Corn. Fonts. Foot. Tooth. Toof. Tooth. That's how I say tooth. Boon. Noof. Newt. Orto. Tron. Quart. Quarf. I like this song. Yep, building. Let's see what it came up with here. Detect WoS game dormancy and stop aggressive reconnection. When the WoS game server goes dormant, no stream activity for an extended period, it actively disconnects the bot. With IO server disconnect bot. Currently responds to this by cycling through app retry delays, 5 retry attempts over 28 minutes, creating repeated reconnection attempts to a server that is explicitly refusing connections. The user needs bot to recognize this pattern early, switch to infrequent dormancy checks, and stop hammering a dormant server. Yep. IO server disconnect. Is that what I'm getting in the logs? I forget. Let's look at like... Yes, server force disconnect. Modify reconnect failed handler. Route to dormant check if already in dormant mode. Yep. Modify that. Connect handler. Reset dormant state. Okay. That was delicious. Hell yeah. I want to ask it. Is it happening? Find. Can you confirm the plan will recognize this? I see see in the server logs when this is happening. It seems to be when this log message occurs. Will the current plan cover that? So I want to know. Will not auto reconnect. Oh, lovely. I'm already hitting limits on this. What does it say? BRB, okay, Dolph. They're the nastiest prickles that grow in the lawn here. What is this? A bindi? A holy dot traditionally worn. No, that's not what you're talking about. Do you get bindi weeds in your where you are? No. Never heard of it before. Alright. What does it say? Yes, the log message is produced at connection exactly when reason equals IO server disconnects and the plan's primary change targets that precise branch. It lines that. Schedule app retry leading to 5 retries over 28 minutes. The plan replaces that call with schedule dormant check, which instead uses the longer interval schedule. So yes, that scenario is exactly what this plan addresses. Okay. Perfect. All right, let's see more about the plan again. Modify reconnect failed. Modify connect. Dormant check is being added and is dormant. Okay. We're adding clear dormant check timer. Dormant check is dormant. Yep. Inside of disconnect as well. Alright, I'm going to tell it to yes, please first write this plan to a file, to MD file in the project. I can use it in this chat session. So now I'm at 91% my session limit. All right, we're gonna be knocking out a lot today, chat. We added the bot landing page. We updated the chat bot to eagerly show or eagerly update the
And thanks for joining today workout 2025.
to eagerly update the database for daily achievements like personal best level reached and the number of clears done for the day. We're fixing this connection retry logic. Let's see if it can handle this. We figured out the login in the chat here on the website too. That's a lot of stuff. What's up, workout? How's it going? Good to see you. What's your win of the week if you got one to share? Let us know in the chat. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Welcome back, May. Dolph. I saw May's message of hello to workout. Workouts win of the week. I got a 4 by 1.24 pound weight plates that will help me move up in weight. 1.25. That's awesome. Congrats on that. Round of applause. Thanks for sharing.
Ice clear, chat.
An ad is about to start in 2 minutes on Twitch.
Okay. Do do doot do 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 doot do do doot. Oh, it says it's done. Let's check out the changes now. Case dormant. WoS game appears to be inactive. We'll check periodically and reconnect. It's logging that, I guess. Last disconnected alert set to info channel date now. Okay, very good. And then connection. Dormant checks.
An
5
ad
minutes.
is about to start in 1 minute on Twitch.
What's this underscore for? Does that actually work in JavaScript? No way. Yeah, it does. I didn't know that. That's a nice way to like visually see the value in thousands. Yeah, music stopped. Good call. Thanks, May. You know, I never knew that. Today I learned. Just now. In JavaScript, this is a valid number.
The ad is starting now and will go for 180 seconds.
Nice clear, chat. Nice clear. Are we already connected? Yeah, we're already connected. Oh. Pedestal? Pedicle? What the heck? A fleshy line used to attach and anchor brachiopods and some bivalve mollusks to a substrate. I heard and I said and thought about all those words that I was saying, but it didn't click in here and it just went phew, right there. Fleshy line. Pedicle. Pedicle. Muy interesante. All right, we pushed those changes. WoS Bot connected to the game. Good job, Rugmat Bot. The bit that connects oysters to the shell. Oh, it's better now having that visual. Thanks, Dolph. Rugmat Bot in a strong second place right there. Boom, boom, boom. All right, we're going to play until you all lose, okay? Boom, 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 boom. Wing showing. Posing, sewing. Gowns. It's funny, Rugmat Bot still puts that word in there. Clear! Clear! I don't even remember how I got that audio clip. I think it was from stream. Clear! Clear! I should, you know what I should do? I should make other workouts. Says, did you have a win of the week, Larkia? I did. Did you share yours, by the way? Let me see. I forgot to. I got distracted, so I'm sorry about that. Let me see your messages. You said, oh yeah, you shared your win of the week, the weight plates. I forgot about that. The weight plates, yes. Okay. Congrats again on that. I'm so distracted. This is part of the problem when I'm jumping between different tasks all at once. I got work tasks going. I got these two different AI agentic bots going, working on the front end side of things and the back end side of things. The stream going, trying to answer the words. You could do a failed audio clip. Oh yeah, like loser, loser. But I should do like what I was thinking is I could do different variations of clear. And just funny, weird ways of saying it, and then have the game just pick a random one. You know? Doing a fine job, thanks. I'm gonna add that. Add more sound / audio clips for different game events. We have an audio clip. For clear, we should make variations of that and have the tool pick one at random when that event occurs. That's one. Two, create audio clips for other significant events, like when the game ends and the players lose. Loser. What else? What are some other losers? Loser! Loser sounded so funny. With an emo with an L on your forehead.
All right, so we could do loser. Is there other? What are other significant events that happen in the game that we would want to? We got clear. We got game end. Maybe when you make a personal best for the day. 1-star pass, like, oh, just got it. Oh yeah. Oh, I like that one. 1-star level pass. Close one. Three-star level pass. Not too shabby. 5. Well, that's a clear. We already got the clear for 5. What else? What else could happen? Phew, when we just pass by a point or two, yeah. Ooh, I wonder. When level score, or when level score goal to beat is only won by less than, I don't know what, 2 points. 2 points. Ooh, baby. You got lucky. Consistent. Or you're saying phew, phew, or phew. Not too shabby. Close one. Phew. Loser. There we go. There's all your sound effects. I can get those added pretty quickly. Off stream or something. Actually, we could just... Well, I gotta record it, then add the audio. So it's good. Yeah. I like the baby, you got lucky. Ooh, baby, you got lucky. I could have it switch between either one of those. That's like little Easter eggs, you know? And basically, instead of having it where people can toggle the clear on and off, it'll be for all sound effects, basically. Like all audio callouts. Are there any other scenarios we try and capture from the game? What you think, chat? Anything else? What other things happen in here? Go to the next level, 5 stars, you get clear. I feel like if you break your all-time best record, I should have one, right? I don't know. What would I say for that? Beat all time best level reached. What should that be? You're killing it. Say spine when we find the word penis. Why spine? Pines, penis, spine. I don't think I get that one, Dolph. Sorry. You're killing it. On the Inspire board? Yeah. Pines, penis, spine. You know, that makes me think of the stupid game kids would play in grade school, especially middle school, where it's like you're in the class and the challenge is who's going to say the word penis the loudest. So you start off like penis, and then the next kid goes penis, and the next one goes penis, and the next one goes penis, you know, like loud, you know, until they get in trouble. Right? Did you ever play that? Does that happen in Australia, Dolph? Definitely happens in the US here. No? Oh man, that was a stupid, immature game I recall playing as a kid. In like middle school, in the middle of class. LEET for 1337? When I was in school, we didn't call it middle school. What'd you call it, May?
intermediary school or something. Some kids stuck tampons into the ceiling onto the ceiling fans. Oh man. Kids being kids, you know? All right, I'm going to leave it like that. If we think of any others, let me know in the Discord. We can do it. Add more to it. All right, let's finish the game out. Let's switch scenes though to here. She was one landed on the teacher's desk. She was so mad. Oof. Oof. Oh, you don't see me. Here I am. Here I am. Here I am. Oh, you know what? The other thing I got to think of doing is now that these personal best, all-time bests are only available for chatbot users, I shouldn't show that on channels that don't have the chatbot enabled. Let's do a new issue. Hide paywalled UI components. Now that the chatbot is the source of truth for things like daily best level, daily clears, etc. This is only available for channels with the chatbot enabled. So when a streamer or player uses the UI on a channel that doesn't have the bot, the chatbot, those visuals will be empty and take up unnecessary space. Detect this scenario and hide those components. When scenario for it. All right. Boys tied long hair around the big horse flies' necks, and they would let the flies land on the person sitting in front of them. You get bot flies in the States? Bot flies? I don't know about bot flies. We definitely have flies. I don't know, mate. The words on stream has been like slow performance lately for me. They're huge now. I don't think we get horse flies. Those are like, I think, the biggest flies in the US. Maybe that's the same thing. Yeah, horse flies, like Workout said. All right, continue. One of the week, I convinced all the kids on my team at work to watch The Sandlot. None of them have seen it. No way, Frackberg. Really? Oh, nice job. That is a win for sure. All right, we got a lot done today, chat. Half of my team was born after I graduated high school. Oh, wow. Nice clear. Nice. Yeah. Nice, clear. Ooh, that's the personal best for today. Level 48. Well done, chat. Well done. Twenty clears today, too. Oh, default. Deflate. D-E-F-L. Oh, there's 2 E's in that. Nice clear. Bullhead. We need one more word. We should be good. Bulla, ladle, and elude. Ah. All right. GG's, GG's. Nice playing, nice playing. Hope you all had fun. Got some value out of today's stream. Thank you for being here, whether you tuned in for a brief moment or you've been here since the start. Appreciate your support. If you followed, liked, subscribed, all that fun stuff on the various platforms like Twitch and YouTube. Appreciate you. We got a lot done today, so thanks for tuning into that and seeing how the sausage is made with the WoS Plus. Check it out, wosplus.com. You can try out the chat bot if you'd like. Well, let me know if you want to do that. Hit me up in the Discord. Speaking of, if you want to join and stay in touch with me, join the Discord to see what's going on off stream. clarkyo.com/discord, or use the Discord command !Discord in the chat. All right. Again, if you've been watching all this time on Twitch and you haven't done so already, click that follow button, please, if you don't mind. And if you're over on YouTube, like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on upcoming streams. All right. Thank you everybody for your support today. Dubsman with the gifted sub, Triple B with the resub, Kieran with the follow, Dylan with the resub, BioCow with the resub, Frackberg with the 50 stream streak. Thank you for that support. Appreciate you all. And everybody that's been here just chatting, playing the games, offering input and feedback on WoS Plus too as well. Thank you. Means a lot to me. Appreciate those of you. I recognize those of you that show up week in and week out or whenever you can. I remember that thing and it means a lot to me. Okay. So thank you for that. It's why I keep streaming. I love this community. Appreciate you all. And I hope you have a good rest of your Friday and weekend. I will see you next week. April 24th it will be. Friday, April 24th at 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a good rest of your Friday and weekend. I'll see you. Peace out.